Again, ladies and gentlemen, more talk entertainment. You know what's up. Like I said, more topics. So definitely talk on. Like for example, besides the music industry with the independent stuff, and then Spike Lee with the movie Chirac, you also got to talk about X-Men Apocalypse trailer. Pretty much analyzing that because I'm telling you that the seeing the trailer last night, I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. But who am I kidding? Of course they're not kidding you. There's multiple exposes to look on, based for that trailer. I got at least one or two in the liked section of my YouTube channel. I got at least one or two of those linked up right there, so y'all can look at them if y'all ever want to. The exposes on them. 'Cause a lot of Christians who are truthers, and definitely, and whether you're truther or not, you're gonna be exposing this. It definitely in due time. I don't know whether it's today, tomorrow, but definitely in due time, if God permits it, a lot of Christians are gonna be a lot more Christians is than just me. Face like the Sun, the Vigilant Christian, Painting Pictures, White Rabbit. A lot of us, a lot of Christian truthers are gonna be debunking, or we're really gonna be exposing the X-Men trailer and stuff like that. We're gonna be. It's like I want to expose it. I just don't know every way to word the way I want to expose it. Literally, I want to expose it. I just don't know every which way to word it because of how just they just shocked the whole thing in there. But again, let's go back to the independent stuff when it comes to the music right quick. The fact being that Waka Flocka Flame and B.O.B., for example, B.O.B. tweeted in one of the tweets, I know I have him right here on my phone, he was saying, like, my label doesn't even promote me at all. Pretty sure I can find it somewhere here. I'm pretty sure I can find it. Right here. B.O.B. says, my own label doesn't even promote my albums, mixtapes, shows, or events. Zero promo. None. Zero. And then he's saying, thank God Ed Tip got my back and he's still in my corner. Hashtag hustle gang. Hashtag no genre. Last tweet was, to every fan who has ever gave me a retweet, a follow, or a like, thank you for spreading the word. You've done more promo than the label. And my opinion of that, ladies and gentlemen, my best and most honest opinions of that is that's what I'm talking about when it comes to, being more encouraged to go independent now in today's day and age and era more than ever. Because of the fact being that you think because think about it, there's just so many layers of management and so many layers of, I guess, CEO, president, whatever else. There's so many layers of management itself. There's so many layers of management itself and marketing and promo and whatever. There's so many layers of that. That's one of the reasons why why when it comes to being signed to a label, you may have problems, dropping consistently because of that exact reason. Because there's so many layers of it. That's why we are all encouraged. That's why every artist that's independent right now in the underground is more encouraged now than they've ever been to just go and or stay independent. Because when you're independent, you can control your management, your marketing, your promo. All the shots go through you. All the actions and events, they go straight through you. You can control your destiny. You can control where you want to be in your career. You can control that stuff. You can control when you want to drop. You can control all that stuff. And most of the money, instead of going to multiple individuals, it can most likely all go to you. It again depends on who you have in your circle. If it's just you, then yeah. If it's just if your whole label itself is just you and not anybody else, then yes, all the money is going straight to you, straight to your bankroll. But whether you have somebody working, whether you have a few people working with you or not, that's just how the whole system goes. Is that still whether just you or a little small group of people within one label. The thing is that still right then and there, you guys gonna be getting most of the money instead of it going to just multiple layers of, like I say, promo marketing, you know, because you already are all of the marketing and promo and management. You are all those things, so it's going straight to you instead of other people to do that same job for you. And that's just that, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. Because I'm just saying, Hobson exposed it in multiple songs. Um, you know, multiple Christian artists. I think they've exposed it. I'm just saying, because for me, my personal stuff, I'm like, I question myself multiple times. Why am I not, why am I not consistently signing my name off on all these, you know, record deals and whatnot. But you got to realize in certain cases it's just not meant for you to be doing it right now or at all because of the fact being of, you know, like I say, cause say I were signed to somebody else's label, which again I'm not, I'm independent. But say I were signed to someone else's label, and definitely, they have some type of, because again, if it's not 100 love, ladies and gentlemen, 100 God first, God's gift, heaven sent love, then again, at the end of the day, it's not gonna go well for you. And at the end of the day, they're gonna be like, they're gonna screw you over at the end of the day. It's like, look at August Alsina. His album was leaked by his label 2 days before its initial plan of release. Now that's a good and bad thing. Again, the good thing about it, like I said again, it teaches you and preaches to you the extent of why you should go independent. It teaches and preaches the perks of being independent, because if you're independent, most likely stuff like that will not happen unless somebody hacks you. Other than that, most likely it should not happen. Your stuff being leaked online unless somebody hacks you or you put it online personally early your own self. Other than that, you should have a clean slate. Other than that, clean slate when it comes to your independent promo and marketing and everything. You should have a clean independent slate. That's the good thing it teaches you is the values of going independent. Because again, you have to realize that you go independent, you control whether your stuff is leaked or not. Unless you end up getting hacked, you can control when your stuff is released, popped off, promoted. You can, your events, your scheduling, your timing. You can manage all that stuff constructively, innovatively. It's all on you. So that's, like I say, that's why a lot of them are. That's why I say a lot of underground independent artists are encouraged to go independent or stay independent and not try to sign to any major label because of all the layers of management and promo. And I've said it again before all the layers you have to go to get your stuff out there, to get your stuff dropped, promo, whatever else, all the layers you have to go to. If you want to be definitely a priority, you need to be the only. You should be the only. You need to just go independent, really. If you really want your career to be that much of a priority, you need to be exactly that. You need to go independent. You want your career to be a main priority, you need to go independent. If you want that to happen and you want to know where all the money is going at the end of the day, who's owed this, who's owed that. Again, the marketing, promo, whatever else, events, touring, go independent, ladies and gentlemen. It may be very, very hard. Again, it may be very, very hard, stressful. But hey, which one would you rather do? Own your own career, or have a ton of people who don't have your best interests at heart, own you like a slave, pretty much. Own you and your career like a slave. I'm telling you, don't be signing those 7-year deals. That's like, for entertainment and music, really. Period. Go year by year. Like, I'm not against you signing a 2 or 3 year deal, but don't be signing no full 7-year. 2 or 3 year deal just to test things out and see how it goes. But with music, it's the same. With music, it's almost with music, and even in NFL, sports, and whatever else, they learn it all the time about, not unless you know that this guy's a sure bet. should you be signing him to a 7-year deal. The last thing you want to do is sign the person or people to 7-year deals just to know that, hey, he can't bring us anything. He can't bring or produce us anything. He's consistently hurt. He or she's consistently hurt, or or when they're healthy, they're just never living up to the value and promise of which we signed them to. And that's just how the system and productivity works, ladies and gentlemen. That's just how that whole system and game works. Of why it's like at the end of, is why it's like at the end of the day, you shouldn't be signing no 7-year deal with anybody. I don't care whether it's music, whether it's entertainment, whether it's endorsements, whether it's sports. I don't care. You should not be signing on 7-year deals unless you know undoubtedly, God first, God's gift, that this is right here meant to be, it needs to be, and you know how to manage, you know how to talk, you know how to work problems out, you know how to stay 100 through the whole process, and make sure all misunderstandings are good and quickly cleared up, to where, as I said before, everything at the end of the day, everybody gonna be all right. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching, listening, subscribing, and tuning in to this another edition of the Talk Entertainment. More coming soon. God bless.